Hi guys, I have another Copic coloring and card tutorial for you today, and the image I'm using today is called Button. It's by Make It Crafty, and I think she's adorable. She's a little Halloween character. I am following along with a little challenge today. Make It Crafty has two challenges. One is the coloring challenge that I talked about last week, and there's also a card challenge, a clean and simple card challenge, and that this month that is cropped images. So I have actually cropped down this image to fit a little bit on my card, played around doing a panel that is going to sit on the card. Really fun, actually. I really enjoyed it. And I really implore you, go visit the Make It Crafty Facebook group and go and find the Make It Crafty blog and join in with the challenges. They are really, really fun, and I really love their stamps. They are really adorable and cute. I do have another video with cropped images. I'm gonna add a little annotation card thingy right here so that you can click on that if you want to see it. It is a couple of really cute gift card girls that I have made a photo strip out of. But back to the coloring of this little adorable character. I have colored her skin with the colors that I have picked out from the Coloring the Human Rainbow chart as usual, but I do think I picked up the wrong E40. I have used the E49 here. I think I'm supposed to have the E47 because it got a little bit dark and it was pretty hard to blend, but I kind of let it be the way it is. She's actually kind of a little cat character of some sort, so she has a little ear right in her hair. Really cute. I love kitties. I have two of my own. They're adorable. But yeah, so I think that's one of the reasons why I really love this little cute character. I have chosen to give her what I feel is kind of traditional Halloween colors, which is kind of a lime green together with the purple. I think orange would also fit in here. It's a pretty good tri-colors that work very good together. In this case, I'm actually using some yellow greens, and then I added as the darkest green is actually just a straightforward green. And I have found that usually when I color greens and I want them to be a little bit yellowish, I do have the deepest shadow as a ordinary green because they have a little bit more neutral kind of greens for that. I'm doing my hair as I usually do, kind of trying to give that not fully really stripy, but more like groups of hair clumps making some sort of shiny thingy on the hair. I'm very good at explaining this, aren't I? I know I don't have that much to talk about when it comes to coloring this hair. I'm just following the lines, trying to figure out how the hair would fall to get those kind of whooshes in the hair. At the same time, I'm trying to look where the hair would kind of fall into shadow and where the hair would shine a little bit, where the light would kind of hit a little bit better. I have actually positioned the light on upper left corner so that it's from there the light is supposed to shine, basically. And I'm using 4 colors for the hair, 4 colors for the skin, and 4 colors for her dress, basically, for the different shadows. I really like having that extra pen to give it some extra depth when I'm going through this. And here I am coloring over all of the whites to actually just give the hair really just being green. I really like this green combination, it's one of my favorite. I'm actually adding an extra green, the number 09, into her eyelashes because I wanted them to have a little bit more depth. And then it comes to her dress, which is purple. Now again, I really like the color scheme, but I feel that on the dress I left a little too much of the W01, so the lightest color. I should have shadowed a little bit more. And this is something you learn. When I have harder time working with bigger areas of color than when I'm working with details, because working with details you don't have that much space to shadow, and therefore it's much easier to place them. While when you have the dress, as much as I have it here, I kind of felt that it shouldn't have gone as light. I should have added a little bit more of the darker colors on her right side. And I'm actually going in and enhancing all of the colors, going in with a second layer, just because I felt that it turned out to be a little bit too flat. And I still feel it is a little too flat even when I have finished it like this. I should have added a little bit more details, a little bit more shadows. But it turned out pretty okay anyway. And I really liked how her hair band came out. And as you see, most of the colors I actually go in with a lighter color to block out the shadows. And I've said this before, it makes it much easier, because if you actually added shadows at the wrong places, then you don't have to worry, because you can just color over it and no one will be the wiser that you started with wrong shadows. When it comes to her little kind of scrunched up sleeve, I have made it stripes, and I'm using just the toner grays for her stripes, and I'm using the darker toner grays for the kind of black stripes, and then I'm using the lighter toner grays for light gray stripes. If I wanted to have white stripes, I should have left some white on those stripes, so that would fit better. When it comes to her two buttons, I'm using the same toner grays and the same purples, but I'm not shadowing with the darkest. Instead, I'm adding that into the button to kind of get that buttonhole a little bit enhanced. And then she holds a little dolly, and you can only see a small part of the doll, but I really kind of liked that you could see a bit of it, and therefore I left it there. So it's a cute little doll. To make this character pop from the paper, now that I don't cut it out, I'm actually adding a gray. First the toner 2, then I'm going around with the 0 to kind of make it a little bit cloudy, dusty somehow, and then I'm going around with the 0 marker to make it a little bit more dusty. Also making kind of a sign out of that Happy Halloween. I'm using a Copic marker because then I can color with some Copic pen around it. And again, I'm going around with the toner grays, the T2, T0 and the 0 marker to get the same gray border. Cutting down this paper. This is going to be the layer paper. I start by cutting down to 4 1/8. Then I'm cutting it to 5 1/8 and discovered that it was 5 1/16 the width of the card. So I'm actually cutting it down to 5 1/16. This means that it will be a slightly smaller than a A2 size card. And again, here I'm cutting the Nina down to 5 1/2 because then I get a good card size for the other part of it. Then I cut it down to 4 1/16 and I score it at 5 1/16 and I score it at 4 1/4 so that it will fit the image. And then I just layer all of these pieces down on each other with my tape runner It turned out a little bit crooked, but I fixed it with a scissor a little bit later. I did a bad job cutting the middle image out from the beginning. To finish this card, I'm using my SIG glue pen and some sequins. I'm just adding 3 little sequins, kind of just going up. I felt that it was too much white on the card, that it needed something just in that corner. So I added those sequins to get a little bit of bling and kind of tie the colors together, give a little line for the eye to move up to the sentiment. But that was the card for today. I hope you liked it. If you do, please thumbs it up. It means a lot to me. If you have any questions, just comment down below. And down below you have all of the materials I've used today. Here are 2 other videos using Halloween characters from Make It Crafty. One is a Halloween card and the other is a Christmas card. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!